I call this meeting of the North Adams City Council to order for February 11th, 2025. This meeting can be viewed live on the Northern Berkshire Community Television Station, channel 1303, and will be posted to their website as soon as possible. We will also be live streaming on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@NorthAdams. Click on the Live tab and then on the 2025.02.11 City Council meeting. And as always, this meeting is being recorded. Will the clerk please take the roll?
Blackmer,
Here.
Bona,
Here.
Green,
Here.
Fitch,
Here.
Morrow,
Here.
Leskowitz is Shade. Shade.
Here.
Counselor Shade is online. Wilkinson.
Here. Okay.
Automatically do.
Okay, we have 6 members present in the chambers and 1 remote. Would everybody please rise for a moment of silent remembrance? And the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, approval of the minutes. Can I get a motion for the January 14th, 2025 City Council meeting minutes?
Move to adopt.
Second?
Motion and a second. All in, this will be a roll call vote.
Blackmer,
Yes.
Bona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade. Shade. Counselor Shade.
Abstain.
Okay.
And
Abstain.
Sapienza.
Yes.
Yes, did you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you. Yep. All right. Okay, the January 2028 or January 28, 2025 City Council meeting minutes. I would like, could I ask somebody to make a motion to postpone to the next meeting?
Oh, they're on the agenda. Okay.
Motion to postpone.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Blackmer,
Yes.
Bona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade. Council Shade.
Yes.
Sapienza.
Yes.
7 yeas.
Okay, motion passes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Hearing of visitors on the agenda. This is an opportunity for the public to speak to the council for 2 minutes regarding items listed on the agenda. As a reminder, I will tap the gavel when you have reached the 2-minute limit to signal that your time has ended. And as a courtesy, I ask that all parties please refrain from any personal attacks. Anybody for hearing of visitors? Please step up to the mic, state your name and address for the record.
Hi, Valerie Shields, 60 Marietta Street. The quality of the public drinking water from our mountain-fed
Okay.
Reservoirs.
I'm going to ask you to hold that to the open forum at the end of the meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This
I
is just for
misunderstood.
agenda
Okay,
items.
okay.
Yeah, if you'll do that, yeah,
Also, when you come back, could you please speak up? I couldn't hear you.
yeah. Okay, anybody else for hearing of visitors on the agenda? Okay, seeing none. We have no old business to go through tonight, so we'll move on to new business. Council paper number 12,463, communication number 87 from Mayor Jennifer Maxey recommending the reappointment of Robert Burdick to serve as a member of the Planning Board for a term to expire on February 1st, 2030.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Blackmer,
Yes.
Bona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade,
Yes.
Sapienza,
Yes.
7 yeas.
Okay, motion passes. Council paper number 12,464, communication number 88 from Mayor Maxey recommending the reappointment of Barbara Murray to serve as a member of the Tree Commission for a term to expire January 1st, 2028.
Move to approve.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Blackmer,
Point of order, it's informational only, right? It's just the FYI?
We're going to treat this as we've always treated these appointments.
Okay.
Yep.
Because it's not for approval, right?
No, it's recommending reappointment.
So what are we voting on?
Same thing we voted on for the last 10 or 12 or 15 or 16.
Yeah, the same thing. We're just going to go through the same process that we've always gone through.
Through the chair, or sorry.
Counselor Bona.
Well, I think probably what Counselor Breen is clarifying is the last meeting, the mayor did say that she would not be asking our approval for appointments that we don't need to approve. So I think, as through the chair, that may be what Counselor Breen is referring to, is that if this is not something we have to approve, then why are we approving it? I understand it's something we normally done, but the
Right.
mayor last meeting did say she would not be presenting us with those anymore,
Okay, thank you.
so.
Counselor Blackmer?
I think she said it in the email, and then when we got the legal update. But also, she said something about bringing them so that she could share them. Secondly, she's not here to answer these
Right.
questions, so I think the discussion's kind of moot.
But the previous one, it says the
Counselor Breen?
recommendation is presented for council approval that we just voted on. This one says the recommendation presented for information only. So they're written different.
Okay, we'll just,
Say that she's going to bring them.
yeah, she is going to keep bringing them forward to us as we go on. This is,
But then we don't need to approve it.
we don't need to approve it, no. This is basically for our information and for public information, so people know who these appointees are. So we'll treat it as a
Communication.
communication.
Okay.
Yep. So here and now, we'll just treat it as, Counselor Blackmer?
Just to clarify, in the future, could you, one on the agenda, delineate
Make it
that
as a
out so that
communication?
it's easier for
Yeah.
people who are looking at it to know, and so that we're not approving it. I guess then there's really no motion other than reading the communication and filing it, I guess would be the motion. There wouldn't be a motion to vote on.
Yeah, motion to file.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be
Just
acceptable.
kind of make those notes going forward.
Yeah, okay. All right. So do you want to,
I'll rescind my motion
thank you.
without motion to file the communication.
Okay.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Blackmer,
Yes.
Bona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade,
I think there's a delay.
yes,
Sapienza,
Yes. Okay, motion filed. Council paper number 12,465, communication 89 from Mayor Maxey requesting the time for Vane Jacobs to provide a brief presentation regarding the Youth Commission. I will file the communication without objection. Would you like to step up to the podium, please?
Hello. Do you need my name and address?
No,
Okay.
no.
Hello. My name is Vane Jacobs. I am the youth co-chair of the North Adams Youth Commission. I'm happy to come before you all and speak to you today just to give you an update of what we've been doing since we've been reestablished as a commission. As of right now, we have 2 vacant youth seats. Our adult seats are full. We are a board of, I believe, doing math on the spot. 7 at the moment, maybe 8. My math could be incorrect. We just lost a member in January due to term reinstatements. Our current focuses at the moment are to reset our mission statements from the last instatement of the Youth Commission, which was simply more of a reactive board to when City Council needed approval and advisement on youth-related legislation. Our goal coming back into Youth Commission is to become a proactive board with the goal to advance infrastructure and activities for the youth of North Adams and Northern Berkshire. We are trying our best to focus on the future instead of staying on the past and the present. We are trying to do so right now by expanding our members, by trying to call out to fill those 2 vacancies that we have in our youth spots, as well as right now we are planning a field trip from currently just Drury High School, but if this goes well, we hope to expand to other schools and potentially youth conferences in the Northern Berkshire area to bring students to City Hall and to teach high school students about municipal government and how the government process works, starting at a smaller level, to get them more involved in politics and policy from a younger age so they're not left asking questions, and so they are able to see the things that affect them every day and how they affect them every day. Another one of our goals and our functions is to teach our youth members how being a part of a board works. Part of the youth chair role is I am learning how to chair a commission. My adult co-chair, Cody Chamberlain, Commissioner Chamberlain, his role as adult co-chair is to field questions and be a guiding figure to whoever fills the youth chair position, to help them learn how to navigate that role, and it is the duty of the adult members to assist the youth members on the political buzzwords and the political environment, even at such a small scale. The other things that we are doing at the moment is working on accessing grants and grant writing to access that infrastructure piece that I mentioned earlier to advance opportunities and access to the youth of North Adams. Specifically, what we have been mentioning recently is the younger youth of North Adams, as we have noticed a bit of a deficit in programming and opportunities for them, especially during the summer months. So that is where we are at the moment.
Thank you. Any questions from the council? I thank you very much. Nice presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Council paper number 12,466, communication number 90 from Mayor Maxey presenting a resolution to apply the FY 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant in the amount of $11,636 to the purchase of equipment, technology for the police department's training community room. Going to file the communication without objection. Chief, would you like to speak to this, please?
So just to give you some history about this grant, we applied for it last year, and if you remember, we used that grant to purchase a trailer and some cones and some safety equipment for the roads, because we realized that we didn't have a sufficient amount of that type of equipment based on the March 2023 winter storm. So we purchased a new trailer with that and cones, and we're able to get roads blocked a lot quicker because of it. This year we applied for it, and we want to use that money, we're asking to use that money to create a higher tech infrastructure within our community room. Basically, what we started off with in our conference room is we had a screen projector, and we're projecting it onto the wall. And then we advanced, we were able to get a TV through a forfeiture of a drug raid, and we were able to put that on the wall, and now we have a TV, but the wires are just hanging from a TV. So if somebody comes in there and they wants to do a presentation, they have to bring their laptops and hook up to the TV. With this grant, we want to use this grant to really increase the conference room so we could put on better trainings, trainings for the police department, the fire department. The city yard came in on a couple occasions to help us out as well. We use this conference room for our Citizen Police Academy, and we want to really bring in the REPC and use that as their hub for when we have major incidents within our northern Berkshire County. So the allocation of this money to really increase our conference room and really increase the technology in the conference room is really going to not only help us, but help out northern Berkshire County immensely.
Thank you. Any questions for the chief? Counselor Bona?
Yeah, so when, how soon will this happen?
I believe it has to go through 2 approvals of the council, so as soon as we get that, we'll start ordering the equipment. Yeah.
And just a side note,
Yeah.
congratulations on what happened this weekend. or
Oh,
this
yeah.
week.
Oh, geez,
Yeah.
that was a great hit, absolutely.
Will you get anything out of that?
What do you mean?
Well, financially?
Well, it has to go through asset forfeiture, like obviously everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but once that comes to fruition, hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, moving on to the order. Council paper number 12,466, an order granting permission to apply for the FY 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant in the amount of $11,636 to the purchase of equipment, technology for the police department's training community room. I will read the order. Whereas the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant, JAG, program administered by the Bureau of Justice, BJA, is the leading source of federal justice funding to state and local jurisdictions. The JAG program provides states, tribes, and local governments with critical funding necessary to support a range of activities to prevent and control crime based on own jurisdiction needs and conditions. JAG grant funds can be used for state and local initiatives, technical assistance, training personnel, equipment, supplies, contractual support, sharing initiatives, or other programs aimed at reducing crime and enhancing public safety. Whereas the City of North Adams, on behalf of the North Adams Police Department, is eligible for $11,636 in funding through the FY 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant Program to comply with the 2024 JAG grant program requirements. All grant applications must be approved by the governing body, which is us, City Council, at a public meeting, and the mayor must sign the certification of assurance which states that conditions of the grant award have been met. Whereas the North Adams Police Department, as the organizational unit on behalf of the City of North Adams, has been allocated $11,636 in grants funds on behalf of the BJA FY 24 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant Program local solicitation. If awarded, this funding It will be used to purchase equipment technology for the police department's training community room. This room is used to host internal police trainings as well as other community trainings such as, but not limited to, the Citizens Police Academy, Regional Emergency Plan Committee, weekly Northern Berkshire Hub table meetings, and training for the fire department as well as the Department of Public Works. There are no matching dollars required for this program. Now therefore be it ordered by the City Council approves the attached application for the FY 2024 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistant Grant Award in the amount of $11,636, and if awarded, allows the mayor to accept the grant. Can we get a motion?
Move to adopt.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
Seems
Hearing,
like a really exciting opportunity.
it does, yes, yes indeed. Can we get a roll call vote, please?
Blackmer,
Yes.
Spona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade,
yes,
Sapienza.
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Council paper number 12,467, communication number 1 from Mayor Maxey requesting time to present a proclamation in support of Black History Awareness Month. I'm going to file the communication without objection, and in the mayor's absence, she has asked me to read the proclamation. And this is from the Office of the Mayor, proclamation declaring February 2025 as Black History Awareness Month. Whereas Black History Month is an annual celebration of the achievements, contributions, and rich cultural heritage of Black Americans, recognizing their integral role in shaping the history of our nation and our community, and whereas the origins of Black History Month date back to the work of Dr. Carter G. Woodson, who established Negro History Week in 1926, which later expanded into a month-long celebration to honor the accomplishments of Black individuals and their enduring impact on our society. And whereas the City of North Adams acknowledges the invaluable contributions of Black Americans in all fields, including science, arts, politics, education, business, and social justice, and reaffirms its commitment to fostering an inclusive and equitable community for all residents. And whereas Black history is American history, and by recognizing and celebrating the achievements and struggles of Black Americans, we deepen our collective understanding and appreciation for the diverse and resilient spirit that defines our nation. And whereas the theme for Black History Month 2025, African Americans in the Arts, highlights the profound influence of Black artists, musicians, writers, and performers in shaping cultural movements, inspiring change, and preserving history through creative expression. And whereas the City of North Adams encourages residents, businesses, schools, and organizations to participate in educational events, cultural programs, and discussions that honor the legacy of Black Americans and promote a future of equality, justice, and opportunity for all. Now therefore, I, Jennifer A. Maxey, Mayor of the City of North Adams, do hereby proclaim February 2025 as Black History Month in the City of North Adams, and encourage all citizens to join in this observance by learning, reflecting, and celebrating the significant contributions of Black Americans to our community and beyond. Signed, Jennifer A. Maxey, Mayor. All right, we have no licenses tonight. I will now open forum. Please step up. Anybody wishes to speak, please step up to the mic, state your name and address for the record. You will have 2 minutes.
Can you hear me, Lisa? Can you hear me?
You'll have to project because that's only for the TV.
Oh, so should I use that?
No,
No.
no. The
Okay,
the
that's what I
mics are
was-
only for the televisions,
No, okay.
the television program.
You still want to move the mic down, though.
Right, still speak into it, but we need you to project a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So Valerie,
ahead, yeah.
okay, so Valerie Shields, 60 Marietta Street. The quality of the public drinking water from our mountain stream-fed reservoirs does not come close to our exceptionally high air quality for reasons that are unknown to the community. With the exception of Councilors Sapienza and Fitch, who spoke with me privately, the City Council and the Mayor have not enabled the community to work together with city officials on some critical voice concerns about our watershed and protective green infrastructure. Firstly, as I raised at a December council meeting, there are state-established ways to better protect our drinking water sources from the state-determined high risks of contamination in North Adams. And secondly, there is a state grant for reserving mature forest to better adapt to climate change by preserving the natural areas that provide hazard mitigation ecosystem services, which the community designated our #1 hazard mitigation goal. Water protection recommendations and hazard mitigation goals that remain priorities in valid city planning documents created by respected professionals for North Adams continue to be unwisely overlooked by you and the city and City Hall. Please familiarize yourself with the following 2 planning tools for making good and just decisions about what resources to better protect and reserve. I brought up the Mass DEP Source Water Assessment and Protection Report and its recommendations that are not being followed, not all of them, and the Berkshire Regional Planning Commission's Hazard Mitigation and Climate Adaptation Plan. Its top agenda to preserve natural resources is cause for the city to reserve our forest
Okay,
protected
and your
reservoir
time is up,
land.
please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else for open forum? Okay. Okay, Mayor is not with us tonight, so we won't have any mayor's updates. Committee reports and minutes. Okay. Liaison, Councilor Bona?
Yeah, I'll just say, next Tuesday, we are having the Public Service Committee meeting to discuss the banning parking so that's coming up Tuesday.
What time is that, Councilor?
Originally it was 5:30. I don't know if it got moved, though. I had it at 5:30, but.
That's how I saw it, 5:30.
Yeah.
From what I understand, there's general government and public service in the same night.
General government is at 7 that same evening.
Okay, so your meeting is at 5:30? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Liaison updates, councilor concerns. Councilor Fitch.
Yes, just one update. I don't know that this is necessarily connected to the fact that it's Black History Month, but Northern Berkshire Community Coalition is holding a monthly forum this month. The title of it is Building Belonging. It's at Hotel Downstreet from 4 to 6 p.m. It's free and open to the public, and everybody is welcome to attend and encouraged to attend. So hopefully we will see some people there.
Thank you.
I think you can find out about that on the NBCC website and certainly on Facebook.
Anybody else? Council concerns? Councilor Blackmer?
Just a reminder that Saturday is Winterfest.
Thank you.
Chowder, horse-drawn carriages, cocoa, might even have some winter, who knows?
It sounds
be a
like
lot
we
of
might
snow.
have, we might
We
just
might
have,
actually have
we
some
might
winter.
just have some snow, yes. Councilor Fitch, you had something else?
Yes, thank you. I just wanted to thank Valerie Shields for coming and speaking about water. I have had conversations with a number of residents recently about our water quality, and, you know, I don't think anybody is saying that North Adams has bad water, but per Valerie's suggestion or, you know, opportunity that she's presenting us, we could have better water, you know, and at the very least, I think it's important to have clear communication about what our practices are and how they could possibly improve over time. So I did want to say that as well.
Okay,
And
thank
yeah,
you.
hopefully, I think we'll work together on that.
We will.
Great.
Anybody else? Okay, correspondence? Okay, can we
I
get a
actually-
motion?
I have one thing there as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A
Counselor
correspondence thing, yeah, this came, I think, to all counselors, I'm not sure, but the Northern Berkshire Community Television Corporation has put out a survey. They're apparently looking to see what the needs of the community are. And so it's surveymonkey.com/r/NBCTC 2025, and you can go and provide your input there, and you can also indicate if you're interested in producing a show, which I thought was kind of cool.
Thank you. Any other correspondence? Okay. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Okay, roll call vote.
Blackmer,
Yes.
Bona,
Yes.
Green,
Yes.
Fitch,
Yes.
Morrow,
Yes.
Shade,
Yes.
Sapienza.
Yes.
7 yeas.
Meeting adjourned. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming down.